Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Without ever letting you know. Caught up in my teeth.
Good game, FD.
Aynen bir. Bir.
The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Symbol and ticket packages are still available for home games. Go to your nearest ticket booth or visit us online. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Hornets along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Okay, fans, we're giving out Hugo t-shirts at our next...
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, Charlotte down 5 spots from them.
Checking out Charlotte, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, And once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's MP in at the point. And for Charlotte, the wingmen are Sexton and Miller. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. And it's Ball in at point guard. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Turner. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Down low, here's Sexton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
MP against Ball. Kuzma passes to MP. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ball against MP. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Turner. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, Miller, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Just 3 to shoot. From 11 feet away, Kuzma pulls it in. So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against Dallas. And stolen by Miller. Then Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
And Ball slams it in.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
And here's MP for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Bucks are,
they've really come together. You can see the confidence in their body language, playing with that sustained focus. That's why they're leading this division.
Shots good by Turner.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Miller. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bucks trail by 8. MP deciding where to go with it. Turner dishes to MP. Turner with a screen for MP. Back to Turner. Plumlee with some nice D.
that is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ball no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Kuzma finds MP. And here's Trent. Back to MP. And Trent now top of the key. 4 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
It's good. Ball's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bucks passing it around. Kuzma kicks to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Turner with the steal. And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Knipple in at the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin, back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now here's Prince. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Now you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
The first free throw is good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the...
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Miller, the pass to Sexton. Back to Miller. Now Knipple. Over onto Kumbo. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Miller. Knipple's got his first basket of the night. Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Now Sexton, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. 2 minutes. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Trent, and the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-4 run right now. To the wing right side. Back to Kuzma. Launches it. Hornets with the rebound. They're getting their first look at the season at the Bucks in this one. Ball and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Lets a floater go, and Trent with the lay-in. Trent's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Bucks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Jacks up a three. Again, Ball missing.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And it's Trent in the corner. Back to MP. Kuzma passes to Giannis. And here's MP for three. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 12 points in the game. Miller up on top. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Sexton, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's MP for three. And that one is off. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Bucks.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Milwaukee leading by 13, setting the floor for the Bucks. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. MP out there with Gary Trent, and it's Turner in at the center. The Hornets shooting reasonably well, 45%. And there's Bridges on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Milwaukee, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Antetokounmpo finds MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Miller. The three. Offensive rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Miller against Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I love Kyle Kuzma not settling for jumpers. We know he can shoot it, but that's a nice job drawing contact.
And the second free throw, good. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Sexton. Back to ball. Miller outside. Out to Bridges. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys, back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time, just won't go.
To the inside. Here's Turner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Hornets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Dinwiddie wide open. Charlotte no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And the Hornets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Miller, no up.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now, here's MP. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Spins. Sexton dishes to Plumlee. Pass to Sexton. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Bridges. Putting up about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Nice shot by Portis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Charlotte calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Knipples checked in for the Hornets. Trey Mann comes in for Sexton. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Prince is checked in for Trent. Shot to stop the run, and Dinwiddie finishes inside.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And here's Anthony from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Mann. No scoring in this one. 30 seconds left in the third. Diabate. Good work defensively by Turner. Milwaukee has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. MP against Dinwiddie. And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Milwaukee on top, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Checked in for Milwaukee. And the Hornets call time here.
One more round of applause for your honeybees.
Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. The wingmen are Sexton and Miller. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Plumlee with a screen on MP. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And here's MP for 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at it.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Now here's Anthony. Prince, right side. Pass to Green. Now here's MP. Off target with his 3. Outside Ball. From outside the arc. Rebound Milwaukee. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one goes long. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Miller finds Ball. Plumlee with the screen. Miller with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Anthony against Sexton. And it's Anthony with the jam.
There are certain guys who know and believe they can be a top option offensively. Cole Anthony cooking right now.
Sexton the pass to Plumlee. Ball with a wide open look. And the Hornets miss again.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cole Anthony.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Pass the ball. 3-pointer. The rebound by Prince.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
MP kicks to Portis. Prince dishes to MP. Bucks passing it around to the middle. Out to Anthony. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. MP. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's not something I'm thinking about while the game is happening. It's just reading the game and looking for my spots, places where I can make a positive impact, you know? Wherever that happens to be, but you always love to see a double-double. Feels good to fill up the stat sheet.
I'll bet. Congrats, MP.
Appreciate you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. So long, everyone.